You're watching PDRA TV.
Well, welcome to everyone to Galot Motorsports Park. I'm going to give you a little tour around for what it's worth. We're still in process of doing this rebuild, but you can see sort of what we got going on, and it'll be amazing to see what it's going to be when it's finished. It's going to be all new men's and women's restrooms here for the spectator side. Of course, the tower control room, suites and whatnot will be upstairs. But this is it's going to be pretty nice. Plans are later on to build some shower house later on, but right now we're trying to get this done. Yeah, this is the upstairs. That's basically some of the closet rooms. This over here is going to be the office. Out front is all of the control room right here. And as you can see, when you get up here, it's a beautiful view from up here down track. Still a lot of construction going on. A lot of things are getting finished up. Hopefully the tower is going to be done in the next month or so. That's what the construction people are telling me anyhow. The announcers, this will be sort of his corner all the way back. All this will be glass all the way across the front. Started putting in some of the framing for it Friday for the front glass. This area here is going to be the press room. Hopefully we got a lot of press out here, fill it up. And then next door there's two suites. Which there'll be balcony seating here on these two rows. Glass door to go in and out. You can go out and stand on the balcony outside if you want to take in the smoke and the noise. If you pan around over there to the far side right now, you'll see part of the 16,000 seats that's going in here. All those came from Daytona. The seating cushions and the backs will be changed out, but we still had to have the steel parts. So. There'll be 10,000 seats here at the drag strip, 5,000 on each side. There'll be 6,000 seats goes down to top end to where our tractor pull area is going to be. And something that's going to be sort of unique, if you see the old existing concession stand, that's going to be dismantled. There'll be bleachers in that area. This blocked up area is the new concession area. It's going to be glass front all the way across, to where if you're in there eating your food or ordering your food, you can actually still watch the race. That's going to be a patio type thing out front and some handicap area up there. On top of that, it's going to be bleachers. So they're going to be elevated about, I'd say they're going to be about 20 foot in the air to start with, and then going on up from there. Crossover on the far side, that's our winter circle wall. We've got that in. We raised it up a little bit to get some flowers and stuff planted out in front, make it a little more decorative around it. And then the building to the left over there is actually a rental building. We put 10 stalls in it. If a racer wants to leave his car here from week to week and don't have to tow it back and forth, he saves all that tow money, plus, you know, you don't have to drag his trailer around, but place there he can rent, keep his car here. That's our maintenance shop on the far left over there. You know, Mr. Wells' colors are orange and black, so we decorated the starting line area in those colors. It would be perfect for a Harley-Davidson dealer to come in and sponsor right here too. That's their colors also. Instead of having just a a basic scoreboard like everybody else has got that you see numbers on. We're putting in video boards. And they're 18, right at 19 feet tall, 30 foot wide in each lane. They should be getting here pretty soon. That's the old ones we put up just to make sure the timing equipment worked. It's all new CompuLink timing, fiber optics, best we could get. We want to try to make it as good a racetrack as we can. The main thing was to try to make it safe. Before Mr. Wells' body had the old Armco guardrails. So the first thing he wanted to do was take those out, put in the concrete walls. We widened the track to 60 foot wide inside the walls. It used to be 47 feet wide. I've been to many racetracks when it rained and they're trying to blow water over to a little hole in the wall. And you got to try to hit that wall. We just blow it to this gutter. We built in a gutter here. Goes into there, it stays in there, and then every 20 feet there's a hole for it to go out, which will be connected into the drain line that'll carry it all the way out to the street. So that's going to make it real easy to dry the track. And it goes the full length of the track, even in shutdown. A lot of tracks leave their Christmas tree, some of their equipment up during the week, from week to week. And I don't feel that's good for the equipment, so we're going to take ours in and out every night. So I wanted to try to make it easy to do that. I had a cart built actually to lay the Christmas tree down on. And I got this idea from Royce Miller at MIR because he's done this, and he actually sent me pictures and stuff so I could try to design mine. But when we get ready to put the tree up, we just back the cart right up here, pull this pin out, lay this down, which there'll be a stop here. It'll come up. We slide back the cart on up, slide it up on here, stand the tree up. Royce and Jason and Chris have come up with some pretty neat stuff up there, and I guess they don't mind me copying them. So it seemed like the track's going to be a good holding track. Everybody says it's good and smooth. I wanted to do some testing on it before we got into this winter time. If it needed any bump grinding, I had the time to do it before it came time to race this spring. But everybody says it's good and smooth, not to touch it. We put no expansion joints in the track. That's something else that we didn't do. We know it's going to crack, so let it crack where it wants to. And we do have a few, but they're not very big. And it's not like an expansion joint where it's going to, your track can develop a bump in it. Actually, the cooling and heating units are going underneath the bleachers, which that's some of the bleachers that just came in this morning. Right here's all the coils of the lines that comes out and goes in the track. It goes 330 feet, 30 foot behind the starting line, 300 foot down track, so it's 330 foot total. But all that'll be connected to a chiller and a heater unit, which will sit beneath the grandstands. It's all new Musco lighting. A lot of neat stuff going into this track. This will be concessions or souvenirs one, and that over there will be one or the other. We've got two rooms here. Yeah. It'll be concreted out here. Of course, we raised the tower up, I think about 18 inches to try to get it up where when folks are standing out here ordering, they can watch the race. They're right here at the starting line. This is going to be all poured concrete countertop, which will be a little different. Sort of a drawing of how the whole place is going to look. Of course, we're in a little building right here right now beside the new tower. This is the new equipment building that's going to be built there to keep tractors and sprayers and stuff in. There's your crossover. Grandstands on top of the concession. Grandstands over there. All these are going to be pretty, it's going to be pretty high grandstand on this side. This is the new building we just built for rental spaces. That's the one that proposed to come in later. And all this is paved parking. We fixed it where hopefully when the guys come in, this is our gate. Come in, make a circle, come back up, pull in their spot. Make it a lot easier to get in, make it a lot easier to get out and leave. You're not back in trying to turn a 90-degree. Down at this end is the tractor pull area. We put 2 lanes in, so we can be pulling in one lane while we're grooming in the other one. And while we're grooming in that one, we're pulling in this one. Now this was as far as the drag strip used to come. This was the last turnoff. So we extended it as far as we could to the property line and still leave enough room for the sand trap. Wanted to fix this area where we did have an escape for junior dragsters, so they don't have to go all the way down. They can make the swing and still get through. Plus we have an ambulance down here. This will be an entrance way for them to come out. But we had to offset that wall to make sure that, you know, God forbid we ever have that bad of an accident here, they don't hit the end of that wall head on. Well, that's the end of our tour, and thanks for stopping by. We can't wait for the PDRA to be here in September. It's going to be a show. You don't want to miss it.
You're watching PDRA TV.